So today, my goal for today in a couple hours is this is a junk drawer, completely stuffed. I don't even know what's in it, it's so full. And then underneath here is kind of a catch-all for everything. Got my shop vac. Let's take you off the stand here so you can get a little better view of what I'm talking about. Look. Shop vac, trash can, bucket full of, I don't know, trash, a jig I forgot I bought. We'll have to check that out. But this little area of my shop is a kind of a messy catch-all. So let's fix this today. Let's see what we got. Roxler hose adapters. I might wind up throwing a bunch of this stuff away. A hose I use all the time. Clamp straps. Drywall tape. I hate drywall. I hope, you know what, I'm throwing this away. I hope I don't deal with drywall for a while. Trash. Glue brush. More hose. Little section of hose. More hose. I don't know if I need. Oh, jeez. That was holding the door in place. I hate to throw that away, but I might. I wouldn't cheat. Completely unopened. Zip ties. I don't even remember the last time I used zip ties. Adapter. 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 Nasty old paintbrush, it's going in the trash. Brush, now I actually use this. I use this when I clean like the blades, the teeth blades, the teeth on my saw blades, router bits. Another adapter, twisty ties. Little clamps for all these adapters. Adapter. 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 Toothbrush. Also use it for cleaning blades and router bits, so keeping that. Oh, shelf clips. I knew I had some of these. Another adapter, grizzly tie, my glasses for Fuji spray quick reference sheet. This has been in here for 2 years. Never used it. It's probably online anyway. More instructions for this Fuji spray. I probably should have read that one. Hey, that's everything. Fuji spray. All right. Let's zoom out a bit here. I'm going to lay it out over here, figure out what's trash, what's not. And what we keep, I'm going to try to find a way to maybe do some hose management on the French cleats. All right, let's zoom out a little bit here. I can't believe I bought this, totally forgot I had it. This blue hose I use all the time. This fits right into my shop vac. And this is the Rockler adapter system. Plugs right into my sander. The only problem with these, I think they're made in India or China. And they got these two tabs. This is what makes it like actually snap into place. I've bought a bunch of these and one was so oversized, I almost broke it trying to get it apart. I had to sand it, the little tab, to make it fit. And then another one I got, this tab was so small it wouldn't actually click. But for the most part, I mean, that's two anomalies. Cheap plastic. This flexi hose is awesome, but I haven't used this in forever. I hate to throw it away, but I'm going to throw it away. If you don't use something in a year, get rid of it. This is just cleaning. This is just routine maintenance stuff here. So that can probably go back in the drawer. This exemplifies the problem in the industry with dust collection. As you can tell, most of this stuff is from Rockler. This is not a promotion. It's just Rockler is closer to my house than Woodcraft by about 15 minutes. So why isn't there some kind of industry standard? Like, why do we need all of these adapters? This is insane. Even the 4-inch PVC pipe for like dust collection for plumbing, that was a nightmare. I bought a bunch of pipe and adapters, brought it home, and it says 4 inches, but it's actually like 4 1/8. I think I went to Lowe's 3 times in one day installing this plumbing. And the last time I went, I made sure, I like literally assembled it in the store to make sure it all worked. So at least I can go back in the drawer. Zip ties. Put this over here, this other catch-all. Trash. So I think I'm going to make something for the French cleat wall for this, because I use this all the time. These, I think they're nice to have, but I can't think of any tool that I own that doesn't have dust collection already on it. I mean, look at all this crap I'm about to throw away. I'll keep this. This is from Craig. That might connect to something. this duct tape. Oh, it broke. That's why I quit using it. Glasses can go in the drawer. I mean, I hate to throw these away. I'll tell you what. If there's anybody out there watching this in the US, you have to be in the US. If you want to try these Rockler adaptive things, I'll ship them to you. I just don't think it's right to throw perfectly useful tools away. I don't even know why I bought this one. Actually, let me make sure I got one that fits my biscuit joiner. Oh. I don't know why. Had this thing for a couple years, used it one time. That plugs in there. It's a little snug. Alright, I'm keeping this one. The rest of these, see if you can see them. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Yeah, my wife hates the mustache. I'm keeping this one. But if anybody out there in the US wants to try these Rockler dust collection adapters, they're pretty convenient. Just find a way to reach out to me. You can probably find a link to my website and my email. Let's see. All of these, keeping that one. Oh, this one's brand new. I think that one goes in my shop vac. Yeah, these two go to my shop vac. I'll find the box and put these in there. See if anybody ever hits me up for them. So let's make a French cleat holder for this. I don't know. I don't know if I need to put that on the wall. I think these two are going to go back in the drawer. Hell. These other drawers are still kind of full too, but I at least know what's in them. decide what goes on the fringe cleat wall is if I use it regularly. If I'm constantly going back and forth to get it, I don't use this that much, so it can go back in the drawer. I use this all the time. Close, you gotta find a box for it. It stays. These go back in the drawer. This hose, I bought this and totally, I'm not gonna say I regret it, because it works fine over at the drill press, because it keeps its own shape, so to speak. It doesn't just dangle. So when I look around, I'm like, where am I going to put this? So let's back out a bit. My cleat wall, I'm not going to say it's full. It's pretty full. I have that area underneath my miter station. I'd almost like to find a way to mount that hose underneath the miter station because it goes with the shop vac. But I don't know how cramped that's going to be. See this kind of, that bucket, I use that to like clean out my spray gun. Haven't used it in a while. So let's clean out under here. See if there's a way to mount the hose down here. Trash can. Just in case I forget what that thing's called. I'm gonna throw this bucket in my trash. I'm tired of looking at it. More shop vac stuff. So maybe I get not right there. The trash can can fit. But yeah, we'll just do that. Now, see if we got wood to actually create a holder for it. So, got everything up there I can use, but that's more like poplar, walnut, and exotic. So now I'm making a holder out of that. I got a bunch of like 2x4 offcuts underneath my bench. Look at it, just stacked up. Just waiting to give me a splinter. Maybe we can just do it out of this. Just make like an L with a little thing like that. Some pocket holes, some glue. Alright, right to the cabinet. Got maple up here. Forgot I had maple. Alright. Let's get to work. If you're wondering why there's a drawer out here, my next video, I'm going to show my next edited video, how you can turn any drawer into a stash compartment. Pretty cheap too. This is like stash container 101. Let me move this out of the way. Now this stuff's already milled. I just got to cut off. You can tell where I use it as a. I always keep offcuts to test like router bit depth. You know, setting up tools. You can tell this is the end of the poplar. So there's some checks in there. Gotta cut that off. So yeah, we'll just clean these up. Get out the pocket hole. I'm thinking. That's a big ass check in it. Let me see if I got a better board. Not really. Yep. Alright, yep, we gotta use this. It's gonna set it at 2 inches. Man, these both have some nasty checks in them. Anybody else out there got the gripper? This thing's great. Although one day I was cutting and I saw a bunch of green dust come out. Need to buy a replacement. I'm not dealing with my best collection. Holy cow, dude. Yeah. That's I might have to play that back. Clip that. That was almost an injury there. Even little offcuts like this, I'll keep them just so you can test like setups for tools. All right, let's head to the miter cell. What's going on, EO? I don't know if I have pocket screws. I mean, I have pocket screws, but I've never used the, what is that, a pan head? I guess I'll have to use that one. So we'll make it back. This is what we'll actually mount to the cabinet. The bottom, kind of like an L or a J. Just gotta figure out how. I think this is going to double back on itself. So this has to at least be this, the support piece needs to be that wide. So I don't know if you've noticed, but like throughout the shop, all my French cleats are painted. Yeah, you can see it. But this isn't painted. That's not painted. The one holding my drill's not painted. So like once every couple months I'll get bored, take them down, finish them, paint them. I got a bunch over there that's not painted. This will remain unpainted for until then. Cut that off. Got a monster check in it. Probably be a problem in the future. me see. This one needs to be parallel. So this has to at least be this way. We gotta cut this off. These checks. Nice. What's going on, Harvey? Is that projects for the house or shop projects? I also haven't made a small parts like a table saw sled for my table saw. So cutting little pieces is a little sketchy. Something like that. I intentionally left the back support longer than the front. This will keep the hose from falling off. But you want this to be a little longer, that way you can actually put a couple screw holes there and your drill's not in the way or this isn't in the way of your drill. All right, let's drill some pilot holes. No, pocket holes and if anybody new has joined, I've got all of these Rockler adapters. I don't need them. And I hate throwing away stuff that actually is usable. So if you live in the United States, find my website, find my email, hit me up. I'll ship them to you for free. You can test them out. Pretty decent system. Let me grab my pocket hole doogie. Craig 720 Pro. Oh, so this all started, I had a drawer back here, completely stuffed. I mean, it was so full I didn't even know what was in it anymore. So, emptied it out, figured out what I'm throwing away, what I'm keeping. Just trying to do a little better space management. This thing is great. It is kind of unbelievable how much sawdust pocket hole drills, like making the holes, actually creates. I used to just let the stuff pile up. But man, it piles up fast. Especially if you're making cabinets. I use pocket holes quite a bit in cabinetry, which I guess that's what it was designed for. Anytime I'm doing built-ins or cabinets or shop furniture, shop stuff. But if I'm making a coffee table, it's all wood fasteners. All wood fasteners. Damn, it's a small piece. Let's see if we can do this. Think this is gonna work? I'm gonna try putting 4 in this thing. Plug in my camera. Just to make sure you guys don't drop out on me. That's the front. That's the back. Where'd all the dust go? Whoa! Let's turn the drill down. Holy cow. Oh, the bit wasn't in straight. That's why it was wobbling. There we go. Never seen that happen before. Ooh. So now we'll put 2 the other way. I don't know. I've never put pocket holes in a piece this small. Have you? This is silly. Try to line it up with the other one. Check that out. It just looks goofy. Oops. There we go. I don't know. Should I put glue? I'll do a little bit of glue. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of glue. I mean, it's not really going to be load bearing. That this hose might weigh 3 pounds. These pocket screws are more than enough, but we're here. We might as well do the work. Grab a clamp. I saw a video the other day. A guy was putting salt in his glue so pieces wouldn't slip. I mean, I guess. I've never tried it. Maybe it works. As flush as we can get it. I always set the clutch and pocket screws to like 3 or 4. I've never used these panhead ones before. I'm out of the regulars. I think I went through almost 500 pocket screws building a media wall. Usually projects take me forever, but I was pretty proud. I got that thing done in 6 weeks. It's taking me longer to edit the videos than to actually do the project. If this was like a fine woodworking, like a piece of furniture, or like an ornamental box, I would clean up the glue with like a wet rag. Try to minimize how much the glue is on the wood. That way the finish takes hold. This is getting painted. my day job, I wear brown all day. I see brown all day. Love wood. The last thing I want to do is be looking at brown out in my shop all day. It's kind of why I did wild colors out here. This might be a pain to clamp. This is going to be a pain to clamp. This workbench is just a sheet of plywood. It's not melamine. I do not recommend you do melamine. This is a shop that I know of that use melamine, and they bang out a lot of displays for like a major corporation. And the melamine wears out over time, and there's really no way to repair it. But this is just painted plywood. So if I bang it up, get stuff on it, I can just sand it clean, fill the holes, repaint it. There we go. Well, I did pretty good. I always hate doing pocket holes where you can't see the hole. I hate that sound. Where's the other screw? Scrap wood. All right. So this is 3/4 inch. The cabinet's 3/4 inch. I'm thinking 2 offset screws at about, what is that? An inch, inch and a quarter. Check out this drawer of despair. I would really like to clean this one out. Just completely packed. What's up, Haney? Haney Waziri? hose holder. It's gonna mount underneath my miter station. This has been in my drawer for, I pull it out all the time. If I use it that much, it should be out. Easily accessible. Hoping I got some 1¼ inch screws in. Ooh. I got 1¼ inch drywall screws. It's empty. How do I have it? 1.5 inches. That's empty. Why do I have these? Man, that's empty. Why do I have all these? I guess I can just use these. Hey, I did have some 1¼ inch. We'll use those. Well, I know which drawer to clean out next. I don't know. I think maybe I need to make a display or something for screws. Trash. The only reason I don't want to make a display for the screws is I don't want to lose more wall space. But it would be nice to be able to visually see which screws I have and don't have. So I'm thinking 2, like offset. Should keep the piece from spinning. And if they're offset vertically, should keep it from We'll try that. See if this works. This is the smallest brad point bit I've got. Alright, this next shot gonna be a little awkward to film here, but we'll figure it out. This is filming in tight spots is the worst because all you can see is my back. It's dark. But let's see what we got here. Actually, let's leave that there for a second so I can index how high to put this thing. Let me get a... So I don't think too far back because then I'm going to duck down and reach in under here. I think right there should work. So I'm just gonna make a little dot right there so I know where. There we go. Now I can get the shop vac out of the way. And my trash can. Alright, let's see if I can actually tuck you up in here. That hole up there, I used to run a hose from my miter saw to my shop vac until I got my dust collector plumbed to the wall. Alright. I forgot the drill bit. Damn it. We might go to 6, yeah. This is not going to be fun. That looks pretty level to me. Good enough. Can't believe it went. Ta-da! Ta-da! Let's see if it works. It's gonna be hilarious if I put it on there and it all just fell apart. Because every piece of it is... Yeah! Life's about small victories. Now, for the big test. Plenty of room. There we go. What else did we get out of that drawer? All right. So, I'm actually surprised that there wasn't more stuff in that drawer that I wanted to hang on the wall. I thought there would at least be a few projects I had to build out of that. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to waste wall space on this. I love this thing, I use it, but there's no reason to lose wall real estate when I use it once a month. This thing, love it. I couldn't even tell you the last time I used it. Oh, actually on the media wall from last fall. So those go back in the drawer. If you didn't start this video at the beginning, I've got all these Rockler dust collection adapters. They're made to attach to different tools around your shop, and then you hook it to your shop vac. If you live in the United States, go to my website, get my email, hit me up, I'll ship these to you for free. I'm not gonna throw away perfectly good adapters. So I think I'll probably put them in a box, hold on to them for a month. If nobody replies, then yeah, I'm throwing them in the trash. Putting it on my calendar. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me in the shop today. Got a little bit improved. I'm actually going to film a video about how to turn any drawer in your house into a stash compartment. That's what I'm going to do after I get this mess cleaned up. But I really appreciate you guys watching, hanging out, supporting the channel. Thanks.